Hello everyone! In this video we are going to talk about skincare. These are the products that I have been using in the past 2 to 3 months that are new to me, and I have chosen the best of the new products that I have been testing out. So there are a lot of new skincare things that I have really liked. Not everything is shown in this video because in this video I selected the ones that I thought were the best of the best. So if you don't see it in here, it doesn't mean I didn't like it or that I don't think it should get a good review. It just may not have been the cream of the crop. In addition, of course, this is going to be things that are new to me and to my collection and to my testing. So there are a dozen other products that I have used for many years or many months, especially from Paula's Choice, as you probably know if you're a longtime viewer. Those types of products that are tried and true in my collection that I would say are A+ cream of the crop aren't shown in this particular video just because they are long-standing and older products. We have some higher end products, we have drugstore price products, everything in between in this video that I will be showing you. I will give you several different options and products that I'm loving in every category or step of your skincare. So everything from cleansing all the way to applying your SPF and everything in between. I have several products to show you that I think are fantastic in this video. Now there are about 15 or so products total, and as I was going through, I did notice that the formulation for most of these products are particularly good for summer, for things that are high heat where your skin is going to be sweating more or more oily or shiny. It does not mean that these products are specific to summer. You can use them any time of year, but I just kind of titled the video that because I did notice that about the formulation for most of the things that I'll be showing you. So if this is something you're interested, then make sure you keep watching. Of course, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button. Go ahead and follow allurabeauty on Instagram. I'll put the username in the description box below. I will link all of the products in order of mention in the description box below so that you can easily click on where to go find it and purchase it if it's something that you're interested for yourself. And of course, the link to Ebates will also be there because if you do make online shopping purchases, you may as well get cash back on your order for free. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, if you are curious about this eye look that I have, I created it using exclusively a palette from Kaleidos Makeup, which is a new brand to me and I think a new brand to most people. So I think that's the video that I will be publishing next in a day or two. Please stay tuned for that. I am blown away by this brand, not only the quality of the products, but the packaging, the mission of the brand, everything. So please, please, please check that video out in a couple days. Just stay tuned. All right, let's get looking at what the best new skincare is for the summer of this year. Now, we do have a sponsor for this video, and that is VoogueMe. So thank you very much for helping sponsor the video for today. VoogueMe is an online store that sells eyeglass frames and lenses, and they have a ton of different selections, everything from the shape and size of the frames to colors. They have very simple, straightforward frames to very funky and very creative frames, and they offer them all at extremely affordable prices. So it is a wonderful resource for you if you need something that won't cost you your entire bank account, and you get a wide selection to choose from on top of that. They are also having a very big 4th of July sale. It does end after the 4th of July, so it's available just for the next few days. They have different kinds of promotions going on, so depending on what you're interested in buying, you should be able to find a promotion that fits your needs. So I will link VoogueMe in the description box below. They sent me 2 different pairs to be able to show you in this video. So as you can see, your frames will come in a plastic carry case for you to take traveling and keep the frames safe. You'll also get a cleaning cloth to keep the lenses smudge free. This is the first set of frames I have here. They are called the Sydney White Cat Eye Glasses. They come in a couple different colors, I think black and white, and the frames cost less than $30. They're $29.89 without any sort of discount or promotion. This is what they look like on my face. I'll also show you some footage of what they look like with a different makeup look. I really like these frames not only because of the shape and the color, but also because they are very lightweight, not just this frame, but the next frames that I will show you. They are not heavy, and that is particularly important to me because I tend to get a headache after a couple hours of wearing glasses if they are not light in weight. And this next set of frames here, you can see a different shape and style. These are the Reba Cat Eye Tortoise Eye glasses. Again, you can get them in different rim or frame colors or designs, and this one costs $30.58. Here's what these frames look like. Again, I will show them to you with a different set of makeup on a different date just so you can see how they look with some variety. I also like these because they are thicker, although they are again very lightweight. And I feel like with the shape of my face, I really like that these are semi-rimless, so they don't have the frame on the bottom. So if you're in the market for some very affordable and stylish new eyeglasses, make sure you go check out VoogueMe. All right, let's start with step one, which would be using your cleanser. There are 3 that I am absolutely loving, and they all have very similar qualities. So these are cleansers that I will either use in the morning when I don't have excess makeup or mascara that I need to be removing, or they are particularly good, in my opinion, for using with my Clarisonic. Let's start with the one that I have used for the longest amount of time, and I think this is actually, maybe this is my second bottle. So maybe this technically isn't new to my collection. Maybe I fibbed a little bit on that one. But this is from Youth to the People. I love this skincare brand. There are many things in their line that I adore and think are very good quality, including this cleanser. So this is the Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Age Prevention Cleanser. I love that it comes in a recyclable, reusable glass bottle. It has a pump dispenser. And of course, I love the green tint on the actual cleanser. This is available through Sephora. It retails for $36 for 8 ounces of product. That's a hefty amount of product that you're getting, a lot more than with most cleansers that you get. So the price point actually, although it sounds maybe high at first, is actually much lower per ounce of product that you are going to be getting. This has a gel formulation or consistency and feel. There is not a high amount of sudsing on this one, which is why I find that it works great with my Clarisonic, just to create a barrier for cleansing against the bristles. I have a sensitive brush on my Clarisonic, so I'm not going to speak to, you know, if you have a more harsh brush on there, how this would interact with that brush, but for my purposes, I love this. It is also great because it does not leave my skin feeling stripped, super dry, or tight after I've used it, even with the Clarisonic. The next cleanser I want to mention is the one from Korres. This is the yogurt or the Greek yogurt cleanser, and this does say Greek yogurt foaming cream cleanser. And while it doesn't have the same gel consistency as the Youth to the People one, I do find that this one also doesn't have a high amount of bubbling or sudsing. And I don't know that I would really call it a true cream formula. I think that at most it's a gel cream hybrid. You also get a lot of product in this tube. You get 5.07 fluid ounces, and it retails for $26. Like with the Youth to the People one, this has a beautiful formulation. It is something that I could use either with my Clarisonic, or what I actually use it for in my daily routine is in the morning when I'm not looking to really strip my skin of heavy makeup, but instead I just want a clean canvas. I want to sort of take away the oils that developed throughout the night while I was sleeping, and it does not leave my skin feeling stripped, dry, or tight. The third cleanser is by Dr. Brandt. This is the Clean Biotic pH Balanced Yogurt Cleanser with Chlorophyll, and this is a new product on the market, not just to my routine. This is also available through Sephora, as was the Korres cleanser. So all 3 of these cleansers that I've shown you are available through Sephora. This retails for $35, and you get 3.5 ounces. So of all of the cleansers that I've shown you, this one is the most expensive. And again, this just has such a pleasant formula to it. Also a gel consistency. It also does not do a high amount of sudsing or foaming. It does have a little bit of that when you add water, but not a lot, which again means that it does not leave your skin stripped. It does not leave it feeling tight or dry after cleansing. This is a cleanser that I would use with my Clarisonic, that I sometimes use in the morning as my cleanser, as a gentle cleanser, and it's also something that I have used when I am double cleansing, because while it does do a pretty good job of removing makeup, it is not going to fully remove things like your eye makeup, or if you have a lot of mascara on, and it doesn't go through things like waterproof mascara. So so I will use this if I've already used a balm to remove that kind of stuff as the second set of my double cleanse. Moving on to the next step, which would be toner. I have two of them that I absolutely adore. The one I've been using for longer is by iUNIK, and the one that I have been using very consistently but was introduced to me more recently is by Laneige. Let's start with the one by iUNIK. This is a Korean skincare brand that you can purchase through YesStyle, and this is the Vitamin Hyaluronic Acid Vitalizing Toner. On YesStyle's website, this retails for $19.85, and you get a total of 200 milliliters or approximately 6.7 fluid ounces in the toner, which is a lot. It has 45% hyaluronic acid, and it also has 5% fruit extracts. This has a gel consistency to it, but it's pretty thick for a gel. It in fact has more of a mucousy consistency. I know that sounds gross, but it is a pleasure to have on your skin. It is hydrating and it doesn't leave a tacky or thick film after you have applied it to the skin. It leaves the skin moisturized and nourished, and has good for skin ingredients in addition to the ones I've already named, like licorice root extract and niacinamide. This is the kind of toner that you could replace as your moisturizer, especially in the summertime, if you are someone who has super oily skin and you do not need a thicker moisturizer, or if you have normal or even drier skin and you want a toner that is not just a liquid and you need something more nourishing, this is a great option for you. Another Korean skincare brand, Laneige, which you're probably more familiar with. This is newly and recently available through Sephora for you to purchase, but of course you could also purchase it through YesStyle if you wanted. This is the Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer. On YesStyle, this retails for about a little more than $23. On Sephora, it retails for $33. I think that's the normal price for it, and you get 5 fluid ounces. It's just a liquid, but it has a milky consistency, which makes it so that it functions, it feels and flows like a liquid, but it actually has a lot more moisturization and nourishment to it than you would think for just a liquid. Your skin feels soft and moisturized after you use this. It is another fantastic candidate for someone, especially in the summertime, if you have super oily skin and you want to have a replacement, like the thinnest, lightest replacement for a moisturizer you can think of. This fits the bill perfectly, but it also will work for people with more dry or normal skin as a moisturizing toner. It won't create quite the barrier that the one from iUNIK will create, but it is definitely nourishing. The next set of products is going to be kind of an in-between steps. These 3 products are kind of boosters or serums, although they have a liquidy formula, which is why I'm putting them in this step. Sometimes I will use things that are serums or boosters and apply them the way I would apply a toner, which means I drop them in the palm of my hand and then rub my hands together and pat them all over the face the way I would oftentimes with a toner. But let's just get into looking at which ones have been the best for the past couple of months. Let's start with the most expensive one, which is by Dr. Dennis Gross. This is the Ferulic Acid plus Retinol Brightening Solution. This comes in a dropper bottle and it has a completely liquid consistency. This comes in 2 different sizes available through Sephora. This is the value size, which is the 2 fluid ounces. It retails for $125. So this is, I think, the most expensive thing in this video I'm going to show you. The smaller size, which is a 1 fluid ounce size, retails for $88. And I purchased this during the Sephora VIB sale, so I got 20% off on it. I think otherwise I probably wouldn't invest that amount of money. But the reason why I decided to, even with the 20% off, it's very expensive, is because this is a very high quality product, and the multitude of skin beneficial ingredients you get makes it very unique and kind of worth it. As the name suggests, it has both ferulic acid and retinol. That makes this a multi-purpose, multi-layered layered serum or product, and that gives you multiple benefits to the skin. It helps to brighten, it helps to reduce the appearance of fine lines. It also has a lot of additional beneficial ingredients, including a lot of fruit extracts to help even out the skin tone. There's licorice root extract. There are a lot of antioxidants in here. So it's kind of a powerhouse in terms of giving you all of these multiple benefits in one bottle. And of course, if you don't want to use it in the toner style that I mentioned, especially given how expensive it is, I do oftentimes use this one instead by adding it, just a few drops of it, into my moisturizer. The next one I've been loving is by Maelove. This is their Glow Maker Antioxidant Serum. Once again, it has a completely liquid formula with a drop applicator. So I will sometimes use this in the toner style, or sometimes I will just add it into my moisturizer. This retails for $27.95 for 1 fluid ounce. It contains vitamin C, vitamin E, ferulic acid, and hyaluronic acid. That's not all though. It also has aloe to help soothe the skin, glycerin to help keep it moisturized, and grapeseed extract as an antioxidant. And this one is available mainly through Maelove's own website. The next product, which I use more as a booster, so I mix in with my moisturizer. I don't really use this as a toner style product, mostly because of the consistency. It's by ZenMed. This is the L-Ascorbic booster. They have tons of different boosters on their website at very affordable prices. You can purchase this through ZenMed's website, or you can purchase it on Amazon. Now on Amazon, this retails with 1 fluid ounce for $27.50, but you also have to pay shipping, which is almost $7. On ZenMed's website, it retails for $39, but the ZenMed website also runs constant promotions. So it just kind of depends on whether this is just the one product you want to buy, or if you're buying multiple products, you're going to have to kind of experiment for which will, at the end of the day, be the better price point for what you're purchasing. Again, this comes in a dropper style bottle and dispenser. It does have a liquid consistency, but it's definitely more viscous and more thick, and it has a milky tone to it. It is packed with that L-Ascorbic acid, which will help visibly brighten your skin. And in addition, it has aloe, and it has vitamin B5, and it also has hyaluronic acid. Let's move on to moisturizers. These are the 2 moisturizers that I have absolutely been adoring. This one is by Jin Amber Beauty, which I introduced in the June What's New Beauty video, but I hadn't actually been testing at the time of filming that video. I have used this every single day since then. It is my, I don't want to say my new favorite product because I love so many of these, but this is definitely of the top products. This is one of the top of the top. This is their 10% vitamin C plus squalane repair cream. It comes in a pump dispenser bottle and has an opaque tube inside there. This retails for $39 through the Jin Amber Beauty website, and you get 1 fluid ounce. I love the formula of this. Again, a super elegant texture and formulation. It's kind of a hybrid between a gel and a cream in texture, sinks into the skin and really moisturizes it. And when reading the ingredients list, I couldn't believe how jam-packed this product is with amazing ingredients. Just to read off for you the ingredients, starting with water, but the second one is aloe juice, vitamin C, safflower oil, and then I'm going to start skipping a few, but notably glycerin, hyaluronic acid, green tea extract, shea butter, vitamin E, squalane, niacinamide, cucumber fruit extract, argan oil, licorice extract, jojoba oil. There's just so much that this has to offer, and it delivers all of those ingredients in a formulation that is wonderful to use. So this one was definitely the dark horse because I've never used anything from Jin Amber Beauty before, and this is probably one of my #1 products currently. But not to overshadow this next product, which is by IT Cosmetics. I don't know why I kept it in the box. I do this with some of these products, and then other ones I throw the box away immediately, but this is what the bottle itself looks like. This is the Confidence in a Gel Lotion by IT Cosmetics. It retails for $36, but you get 2.5 fluid ounces, which is more than double than what you usually get for a moisturizer. Typically you get a fluid ounce. This is a fantastic product for people who have oily or combination skin, who need something that is hydrating but will not contribute to any sort of heaviness or greasiness on the surface of your skin. Comes in a pump bottle. It has a thin gel formula that smooths over the skin almost like a liquid, but you can feel the body of the gel in there, which helps to plump up the skin, create a barrier without being thick or heavy. And of course, it has great ingredients for your skin in there. It has aloe leaf juice, it has ceramides in it, it has plant extracts, it has glycerin, it has citric acid. This is also a product that I purchased during the VoogueMe sale, and I really wish that I had purchased multiple of these. When the sale comes around again, I will probably be buying multiple of these to have in stock. Okay, before we get to the final step of sunscreen, I have 2 eye creams that I want to let you know. So both of these are drugstore options. Let's start with the CeraVe one. This is the eye repair cream. You can purchase this, of course, at any of your local drugstores or through Ulta. On Ulta, it retails for around $16, although they often run buy one, get one half off or some sort of offer on CeraVe. And of course, the price will vary depending on which retailer you purchase it from, but you get 0.5 ounces. It comes in a squeeze tube, and this has a cream formula, but it is very light, so it's very easy to spread around the eye area, and it's not thick or goopy. In addition, you get good ingredients like ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and it is non-fragrant, just like all the rest of the products that I show you in this video. Another fantastic eye cream option is from the Inkey list. This is the Caffeine Eye Cream. You can also purchase this through Sephora, and for 0.5 ounces, it retails for $9.99. In addition to the caffeine, this also has glycerin and squalane, and hyaluronic acid too. This has a very similar consistency to the CeraVe one, but it is even more thin. So the CeraVe one is a little more, I would say, creamy, I guess. The caffeine one from the Inkey list is more tending towards like a gel feel, and this one will leave more of a, I don't want to say wet look, but you know, that gel kind of look on the skin, whereas the CeraVe one doesn't really seem to have any sort of reflection on the skin after application. So I would say if you want a little more nourishment, go with the CeraVe one, and if you want something that is more of a gel consistency, go with the one from the Inkey list. All right, last step is sunscreen, and I have 3 that I want to recommend to you. Now, 2 of these, although they are marketed for the face, well, the ZenMed one isn't marketed specifically towards the face or the body, but the one from Babo Botanicals here is marketed for the face, but I actually use these more predominantly for the body. And I'll get into why that is in just a second. Let's start with the one from ZenMed. This is the Skin Protecting Lotion with SPF 30. Again, you can purchase through Amazon or through ZenMed's website. On Amazon, it retails for $15, but again, you have to pay additional $7 for shipping. And on ZenMed, it retails for $29.95, but then there's also promotions that could make it less overall. And you get 2.5 fluid ounces in here. Now, this has a consistency that's definitely more thick. Which is why I do not really use it on my face. It does leave a slight white cast to the skin and a bit of a sheen to the skin. So that's why I use this on my arms and my legs or wherever it is exposed to the sun as opposed to my face. The reason why I think that this is a great sunscreen is because it's not just a sunscreen, it also has skin beneficial ingredients. And oftentimes when we're thinking about the rest of our body or anything other than our face or our neck, we neglect making sure that our skincare items also include other skin beneficial ingredients. So this one from ZenMed has aloe leaf juice, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, cucumber extract, green tea extract, vitamin E, in addition to some other things. So this actually has great ingredients for your skin in addition to providing sun protection for your skin. Similarly with the Babo Botanicals Daily Sheer Mineral Sunscreen for extra sensitive skin, SPF of 40. You can purchase Babo Botanical products through Ulta actually. You get 1.7 fluid ounces and this retails for $14.95. This one has a very similar texture to the ZenMed one, although it is not quite as thick. It's a little more thin and easy to spread around, but it does also leave a slight white cast. With both the ZenMed one and the Babo Botanicals one, if you take the time to really rub it in and wait a few minutes, you really can't tell that there's any sort of white cast. It's not strong, but it is present. And again, I have used this more for the neck, my chest, and my body because of that more thick consistency. Although if you're someone with dry skin and you need that barrier and that nourishment, these would be perfectly fine for the face too. And once again, in addition to the actual sun protection, this provides your skin some other good ingredients. For example, aloe leaf juice, sunflower seed oil, avocado oil and shea butter, jojoba seed oil, and glycerin and white tea leaf extract. Oh, and both of these are mineral sunscreens. So the ZenMed one has 20% zinc oxide and the Babo Botanicals one has both zinc and titanium dioxide. And that is mainly why these have a white cast to them. That's just the name of the game with mineral sunscreens as opposed to chemical sunscreens. On that note, that transitions into the favorite of my 3 sunscreens that I am showing you, because this one is also a mineral sunscreen, but magically Maelove has somehow made it so that this one does not have a white cast and doesn't have a heavy or greasy formulation to it. So this is the Maelove The Sun Protector. It has an SPF of 30 and it's listed as a sheer mineral sunscreen. It is 18.6% zinc oxide, but somehow this has a formulation that is silky, smooth, it's not thick, and it doesn't leave a white cast on the skin, which is beautiful. I like using this on my face under makeup because of the formulation and the lack of a white cast. But of course, I'm not just getting my sun protection out of this product. In addition, I am getting glycerin, a little bit of ascorbic acid, some citric acid, date fruit extract, some plankton extract. So I think part of the reason why this one has a more elegant formula for the face is because it doesn't include the butters that the other 2 do. So it doesn't have like jojoba or shea butter, which makes these more nourishing, but then also makes them more thick. So that's kind of the trade-off. The white cast and the lightness of the formulation are the main reasons why this is the best mineral sunscreen that I have been using on the face in the past 2 months. All right, those are the newest and best skincare items that I have been testing out and would recommend to you. If you have any additional ones that you think are great, especially for the summertime, but you know, also for any time of the year, make sure you leave a comment for me in the comment section below. If you have other skincare types of videos that you want me to do that aren't already available on YouTube, please let me know and I will do my best. And of course, share any other thoughts that you have. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.